Hey viewers! Welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Katarina game. And Katarina is on the red team. And yeah, I don't know if she's here with anyone else. I didn't make a note of it, so I'm assuming she isn't. And this is new Katarina. So we're going to at least... I think it is. Yes it is, because that... yeah, this one was different. Anyway, yeah, it is new Katarina, so we are going to see her finally in action. Has been a little bit of yeah, of a delay on my part. I normally get the new champions out as quickly as possible, but I get a lot of Katarina, guys. Don't send me Katarina games anymore, because this is just ridiculous. I get like 5 Katarina games a day. And I can at max cast like one every 2 days to make sure that I actually get a mix of champions out. Because from Katarina and Asriel I can make a full, well, a full schedule. I can just do one Katarina and one Asriel game every day for, well, forever. Or just fill my entire slot with that. So do like 5 games which only feature Katarina or Asriel. It's amazing how many of you play these two champions, and Asriel is really overplayed at the moment. So if there is a champion that counters Asriel really well in the bottom lane, don't think there is, but if there is, then you should play that champion, because Asriel is in every freaking game. It is just mega annoying. Anyway, we are going to go and watch Katarina play. So first of all, I'll have a look over the skills. So she used to get extra gold for kills and assists. That has changed. Now it has reduced cooldowns and refresh all the basic abilities. So basically reduced cooldowns after each kill and assist, which is excellent, by the way, because that is how you get multi-kills with Katarina. Normally with AP champions it is very hard to make that work for you. Oh, very nice. So it's very hard to get the multi-kills going, and she uses that AoE just to damage him a little bit. She knows he's there, so might as well use that. And that's the risk of being Teemo. You can still get hit well, while being stealth. Takes a lot of damage here. Teemo, of course, a pretty strong champion. A lot of people underestimate him. So first of all, the bouncing blades. Dude, you get executed by red buff. So he loses blue buff, gets executed by the red buff. Excellent. Good, yeah, the good jungling action there. And I don't know what this guy is trying to do, but, well, he is going to do some damage, so that's at least good. Enemy team does not have a jungler, by the way, in case you didn't notice that yet. Really aggressive move here on Katarina, and she is not going to finish it off. That's a shame, because, well, that was pretty close. Should have harassed a little bit more, or, well, taken a look at how much damage she actually does. Because that is, of course, what this was about. She just didn't do enough damage. And yeah, she is going to make it out because she took some tower damage there. Should really recall here to heal up, because Teemo is going to come in at full health, and that is going to suck for her. Anyway, we saw the bouncing blades here. I was discussing those when everything went to hell in a handbasket. Yeah, we get a gank coming in, but he does not get the kill. Wow. Pretty close though. So, yeah, she throws a dagger that does some magic damage. It bounces to the 4 closest enemies. 10% less damage with each bounce. That is pretty horrible, by the way, because that would mean that you would get 40% less damage on the last target, and yeah, that means that your harassment is kind of gone. I don't know if that was there already. Oh, no, that was top lane, right? Oh, he tower dove. Okay, that is pretty terrible. And yeah, well, I don't know. Let's just focus on this guy until I'm done with the skills. Then enemies hit are marked for 4 seconds. The basic attacks or spells will consume the mark, dealing additional damage. So yeah, you can still harass with it, but you have to follow up with damage, because otherwise, well, you just do a very limited amount of damage with the, well, after the bounce. And the bounce used to be, yeah, used to be the strongest way to harass. Of course, it is done. I do understand why it's done. It is done because it reduces the amount of random damage. So it reduces the amount of just damage that is there because you get lucky with the bounce. And you no longer have that because, well, you can get 10 to 40% reduced damage on that. So that automatically reduces that. And then if you can follow up on that that bouncing blade, you still do the damage, but then the damage that you did wasn't just lucky. I mean, you didn't get lucky with a bounce. No, you actually went in for a kill, just like here. So she gets the kill, jumps to her teammate. Excellent, excellent way to go. Come on, Mundo. No, are you kidding me? Wow, he almost got killed there for no reason at all. There was no way he was going to catch up. Oh man. Well, Sinister Steel then. Just continuing on here with the game as if nothing happened there. Oh, she gets another brilliant kill. And because the abilities reset, she can immediately shunpo to an allied minion and get out of there. Very nicely done. Wow, so impressed. Anyway, this is now an AoE damage instead of that reduced healing and blah blah. It used to be that you could get enchantments. No, well, that's not what they're called, but enhancements on. Let's pick the closest word there. Imagine, or well, pretend that I did that wrong, so I had the wrong word in mind. No, actually, it's enhancements of the basic skills. And bye-bye, Timo. You are pretty dead. There we go. Getting an easy kill on that. Yeah, it's easy like that. So it's now an AoE skill. Let's oh, come on, still get her. Yeah, well, I didn't want to recall. That was my point, but apparently it couldn't do that. Yeah, if it hits an enemy champion, she gains 12% movement speed for 1 second. Yeah, that's excellent for escaping, but yeah, or closing the gap, I think. But it's not really super useful, the 1 second movement speed. Yeah, whatever. Then the shampoo, yeah, that's still pretty much the same as it used to be. It is move to target direction, or rather flash to target direction. And yeah, do some damage to your opponent. She ends up behind the opponent. And after using shampoo, she takes 20% reduced damage for 3 seconds. Well, that is of course very useful. And by the way, it says reduced damage. It doesn't say that it's not true damage. So even if you yeah, if you get an ignite on you, make sure that you shampoo to something, because it says that it will reduce the damage. I'm not sure if it actually does, but I really would like to know if it does, because on Alistar's ultimate it specifically says that it's only magic and physical damage, so it is not true damage. But yeah, after using shampoo, gets an additional shield, I guess. Well, yeah, well, some additional armor, magic resist. That's what I would compare it with. Although, yeah, if it works for true damage as well, then it is something special there. Something that you normally don't get. Yeah, the Death Lotus is still the same thing. You throw 10 daggers. Oh, it doesn't say. It's against the closest 3 enemies get hit, but it doesn't say how many daggers. And you deal 400 damage over 2 seconds. So I'm not sure if that is 400 damage when there are 3 enemies, or if that's always 400 damage but divided between the 3 enemies, or that all 3 of them take 400 damage. It's a bit of a mystery because well, this wording is kind of blah. Anyway, daggers apply grievous wounds, reducing incoming healing by 50%. So that's where the healing debuff went. And yeah, that's it. So Katarina not grabbing that kill, even though yeah, she was pretty close to that. But I think she lost vision there, and that's why she didn't get it. So anyhow. In the game here we are about 1k gold ahead, and now we're not. Now we're pretty much equal. Come on, Asriel, go! Do your thing! Asriel missing his Q there, and that kind of yeah, made that Teemo could just walk out. He also used his skills before Teemo actually tried to run away, so his gap closer, for example, making sure that Teemo could get away there that way. And yeah, let's just let's see here. How are we doing everywhere? 55 minions versus 27. Wow, is that really? Seriously? He's that far behind? So there you have it. Asriel apparently getting countered by Caitlyn. And hello. So it resets all of her cooldowns, and oh wow, she gets a lot of damage off. And another what the fuck. So yeah, the Katarina is now 5-1, but she has 48 minions against Teemo's 37, so she's even ahead in minions, although she is behind on Caitlyn. And of course, Caitlyn, yeah, Caitlyn is behind in kills. So all in all, Caitlyn is no, sorry, Katarina is still ahead, and that's all that matters. The all in all is all that matters. So anyhow, the top laners then. We have this guy, Kassadin, at 50 minions. That is actually pretty impressive since he was 1 versus 2. And he is fighting against these 2, I believe. So that's 30 plus 30. Yeah, they are a little ahead, but marginally. It doesn't really matter. So 2-for-1 trade there. And oh, Executioner's Calling. Wow, you only see that on certain people. I mean, people who are indeed going for random builds on Teemo. Because Executioner's Calling is not a good item. It has some lifesteal, sure, but it doesn't have the best lifesteal in the game. So you wouldn't want it for that. Then it has some critical strike, but lots of items have critical strike, so if you go for Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer, then you will have 100% critical strike. Normally, no, well, you need one more item, I guess. Well, it doesn't matter. One more item, and this normally isn't it. Then your basic damage, apply a mark that deals 4 bonus damage each second for 8 seconds. So yeah, that's 32 damage on your harass, but just like 4 damage on oh, I kind of lost track of her. 4 damage on your normal attacks, so that's not really good. And then you have an active that reduces damage and magic regen for 8 seconds, but that is not really impressive. I mean, as Teemo, you don't need to counter that. You already have your poison for that, making sure that you do damage over time and that people just won't heal as much. Well, yeah, you have to catch that one. Come on. So yeah, she is going to go to this top lane because there are 3 champions there, and I'm assuming they know there are 3 champions there. Where are all of Teemo's mushrooms? Is he really not making them? Oh, he is making them because they are on cooldown and he has 0 available, so I don't really know. There's 1 mushroom, well now there are 0 mushrooms. Well, I guess it can happen. And wow, actually Mundo a little late on the ultimate there, but well, Katarina picking up that kill in the nick of time, just in time to for Mundo to survive. And Mundo popped his ultimate not to survive, but he popped his ultimate after he already survived. He still has a level 1 ultimate though. Everyone has a level 1 ultimate. Okay, it would be great to level up to level 11 here, because that level 2 ultimate is excellent. The boost you get from level 1 to level 2 is amazing, and that's why, yeah, those are the moments you want to destroy your enemies. Oh wow, wow, that was a very nice engage. Mundo not going to survive that though, but that was very nicely done on Katarina's part, getting that kill and well trading for a kill basically. But yeah, she wants those well, aggressive moves. She wants that gold, and that's the way to get it. Of course, she is ahead, so she should, well, kind of take care of that. Shouldn't give the enemies too much gold, because you don't want that. Yeah, Jenna, how about just running out? Oh man, Jenna is such a weak-ass champion if you don't know how to handle her. So yeah, getting a kill here, and she's going to continue on, I'm assuming. Oh, flash comes out, that's normally good enough, but not in this case. Come on, she gets a kill, she gets the reset on all of her abilities. And yeah, nobody to follow up, unfortunately. So yeah, I was told, yeah, last the commentary I did with Katarina, I noticed that she became white every now and then. But yeah, like now, that's after her shampoo. That's to show that she has additional armor and magicry as well. Reduced damage, I guess. That she has reduced damage. So yeah, I didn't know that, but yeah, there you go. Knowledge incoming. Now I learn things about this game every day, so I'm assuming that most of my viewers don't know everything about this game either. And of course it's always useful to share knowledge. So everything you... oh man, placing it outside of the bush. I really don't understand why people don't just place wards in the middle of bushes. Why does it always have to be on the edge of something? Double kill for Jax here. They need to watch out because Jax is really powerful. And yeah, they do lose a third guy. Jax does get killed there. Jax is all building damage, I guess. Yeah, he has some ability power and the Rage Blade. Yeah, so no defense on him. Well, I guess the Lifesteal and Spell Vamp are somewhat defensive. Although, yeah, I don't really consider them defensive. I consider them overpowered. Because they are. And they are really offensive things because you can do crazy things with Lifesteal and Spell Vamp that you shouldn't be allowed to do. Because basically that's why you see so many AD carries get so many pentakills. Because yeah, if you build Graves, for example, or Vayne with Lifesteal, then you can never die as long as you're attacking. So as long as there are enemies around, you don't die, and if there are no enemies around, you won't die. And here comes Katarina, going to ult in, get a double kill here. There you go. Come on. She can't go for the Teemo. So yeah, lots of really easy kills here for Katarina. It's good. She's picking up all of them. She's picking up all of them. But yeah, most of them aren't really complex combinations of skills. It is just shampoo in, do the bouncing blade, do the ultimate, and run out. Well, basically get the kill and run out. Yeah, nobody's there, but all of the Teemo mushrooms get taken out, and that is a huge advantage for the red team. They don't realize that. They're probably complaining about the stupid Teemo mushrooms, but having no mushrooms on the map is huge, because they can slow your retreat. They can, well, kill you when you're trying to retreat, or they can save someone on the enemy team because you're getting slowed. And yeah, that's of course never what you want. And come on, we want this. I don't care that red turret has been destroyed. Come on. Get in there. No, Cassidy, don't back out. So they get a lot of damage done, but it's all harass. There's no real damage yet. There's the real damage coming out. And a very nice Shanpo gets her out of that. That reset on the Shanpo is so good. It makes her so powerful. Because it makes that even if you land the kill with Shanpo, you can immediately jump to one of your allies and just get out of that. And they are going to move out. Oh, Teemo not chasing. Teemo could have easily chased and gotten a kill on the Katarina. Although Katarina was ready for it, and she was she was going to do exactly that. Come on, kill him! Oh yes, nicely done. Katarina does a lot of very well explosive burst damage. And there you go, Jax finds her and gets lucky there. Oh, well, he doesn't get lucky. I guess he saw that, but I guess he saw her moving there. I don't know how else. Yeah, the poison from Teemo does reveal you for a couple of seconds, so you really need to watch out. After you're being hit by a mushroom or by a basic attack from Teemo, you're visible even in the bushes, and so even if you cross from here to, well, from the lane into a bush, you're still visible for about a second, I believe. And apparently he did see her move into, or move that direction, because he sacrificed his flash to actually jump into her. And rightfully so. I mean, it's a good kill. But yeah, you have to pay attention to that. So we are 15-5 with 105 minions, which is by far the highest in the game. The second highest is 85. That's 30 minions behind. That's 2 full kills. That is crazy. Crazy sauce on a stick. Combining my 2 crazy metaphors there. I've never seen people make fun of my my metaphors, by the way. Well, not metaphors, my expressions. But hey, that's good. Yeah, we currently just are hanging out around the mid. This is going to be a very good engage for the red team if they can actually pull it off, but they cannot pull it off. Sorry about that. She got a kill there, but I thought that the fight was going to go over here with a 4 versus 1. Come on, Katarina. Oh, she wants to wait for that 5th guy to be up again. That's why she's not here. She wants to wait for that 5th guy and then come in for the Penta. That's what she's going to do. Oh man, Cassidy with an oracle, and of course, yeah, he's going to be protected by everyone here. Plus, he can take care of himself, no problem. We get a double kill out of that, and yeah, Mundo is still Pretty good. Mundo, yeah, we saw him on the 3v3 game doing pretty horrible, because on the 3v3, first of all, he doesn't get fed, and second, you don't need a tanky champion, because every champion in the 3v3s are, well, all of the champions are either really beefy or they're very mobile, like Lee Sin. It was in fact a Lee Sin game, that's why I said Lee Sin. Also Tristana is pretty mobile with that rocket jump. And those kind of champions, and Tryndamere of course, those kind of champions, yeah, they don't need someone to tank for them. Well, Tryndamere needs no one to tank for him, because he can take all the damage he wants and still survive. But hey, that's the way it goes. The Mundo, of course, very much more useful in this 5 versus 5, because here he does have a real purpose. He can run into the enemy team, and the enemy team can't focus him, because if they do, they can still attack him, of course, but if they focus him with their skills, they're going to pay for that pretty heavily, because it takes like 1,000,000 damage to take him down, and then they have no damage left for Katarina. And of course, if you overextend this Mundo, you can still die quite easily if you get caught by multiple champions, especially. But yeah, your general thing is that yeah, you run in like this, and then you take all the damage. Unfortunately, Katarina went in first here, and come on, Mundo, chase him down. No, he's not going to. They're going to get the kill on Teemo though. And yeah, the mushroom, that's why the mushrooms are so annoying. They're not annoying because they do damage. They're annoying because they allow champions to get out. Wow, and he made a big mistake there. Kind of deliberating whether he should go there or there or there or there. And then he fell too far behind actually. Come on. Did he really just pop his ultimate? No, that was just sound effects. That was similar. Okay. That's what I thought, because it would be pretty foolish to do that. By the way, here you saw it, the Mundo overextending, and by multiple champions, you can still get killed pretty easily by multiple champions. And yeah, Janna, no good reason to use that ultimate there. But she tried to stay alive for a little bit longer, I guess. Should have, if she wanted to get out, used exhaust, ultimate flash, and then ran out like in the bottom part, maybe through the river or something like that. Made sure that she got the distance between herself and Jax, and the exhaust is there to slow him, so to prevent him from coming after her. And of course, that might have worked. So you use the exhaust to slow him, the monsoon, so the ultimate to get him away from you, and then the flash to get the hell out of there. And with her additional movement speed, she should have been fine then. So yeah, the dragon does go to the blue team, but they do get executed. Well, they do get one guy executed, which means that they should be weaker in this team fight, but yeah, Katarina jumped in, got focused by everyone, and should of course wait a little bit before she goes in, because if you go in too quickly, you're not going to be able to do the damage. If you go in too late, there's nobody to do the damage to, or there's no one left to tank for you. And what you want is to have someone like Mundo run in and just absorb some of the damage. Even Kassadin can absorb some of the damage, because he can get out of there, and he has a lot of extra health, some extra magic resist, so he should be doing okay-ish. Katarina in the meantime has a lot of damage built up. She has that extra health here, the 500 extra health. That's the only thing she has in a defensive way. And yeah, there we go. Janna getting the ultimate off. She's not going to survive here, of course. But at least that was a good effort on her part. 1 and 4. It's not too bad. I mean, not compared to the 7 deaths here, man. It's all good. Now Katarina a little bit too early in most of the fights, and she got killed for that the last 2 times because the enemies finally have enough damage to kill her before she kills someone else. And if she kills someone else, she gets all of her cooldowns back. And of course, with all of her cooldowns, she can actually get a whole lot of spell vamp going. Assuming that she does have spell vamp. Yeah, she does have a little bit of spell vamp. 12%. It's not really enough to survive, but she didn't go for that Hextech Gunblade straight away, which we normally see on her. It's okay. I mean, you can choose, but it's just a lot safer to go for a lot of lifesteal spell vamp early on, because yeah, you get that 30% reduced damage, and then you might as well just get additional health from from that spell vamp. So scouts coming in here from Ezreal, and the Baron getting pissed. He doesn't like to get poked. Oh, Janna once again dying there to Jax. Jax, who is pretty fat by now. Wow, that damage on... Oh, almost killing the AD carry straight off. But Caitlyn is going to have to back off. She is not going to join in this fight. And now she's coming. No. Yeah, she is going to try to get into this fight, but yeah, wisely backs out. Should have backed up really early and just recalled. There was no way she could do anything. Not unless you have a full pre-made team and you know what you're doing. So there we go, getting the inhibitor. And yeah, 19 and 7, pretty impressive. Yeah, the inhibitor goes down. 4 guys respawning here, or not only respawning, this guy recalled and doesn't heal up properly. Because yeah, that half a second extra, that is going to make the difference here. Wow, Jax is so completely fed. But yeah, he dies really early, really easily as well, so double kill. Oh, this is going to be a penta. Come on, come on. You can do it. Slow them. Come on. Slow goes out. And come on. Yes. Nicely done. Very nicely done. And the surrender comes in. 40 to 21. 49k to 37k. Yeah, you can see how this is no longer winnable for them. Well, the fact that everyone was here kind of plays into that as well. 15k the highest versus 10k the highest, but that Jax did a crap ton of damage as well. He should have built a little more defense, and then he might have been doing a little bit better in the late game. He died way too often. 8 deaths on your carry is not good if it's the only guy that's, well, that's keeping you from losing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!